Stop fighting your iPhone. Whether it's ending the squinting with a hidden larger text mode, or using a near zero storage trick to save your iCloud space, most people only use about 10% of what their iPhone can actually do. I found the settings that provide instant relief and make your iPhone easier to use every day. Here are 10 powerful shifts to get the most out of your device. Let's dive in with that display zoom. Stop squinting at your screen or making your entire phone look like a senior device just to be able to read that one app. Most people think they have to change their glasses, but you can actually give yourself a better view for just that one app like Mail or Safari, and keep the rest of your phone exactly the way you like it. Open Control Center and tap Add a Control and add the text size icon. Now here's the secret. First, open an app where the text is too small for you, like the Mail app. Then open Control Center and long press that AA icon. Toggle the bottom switch and make sure it's on Mail only. Now you can crank up the text size for that one app. The moment you tap out of it, you'll find that that's the only app you've modified while all the other apps are untouched. It's the ultimate way to get clarity when you need it and nowhere else. Now that you can see your email clearly, let's talk about how to prevent a storage problem. Go to the Files app and find a large file or PDF that you want to reference. Long press on the file and tap Share. In the top drop-down menu, change it from Send Copy to Collaborate. Select the Notes app, type in your name, and tap Share Link. The Notes app will generate a new note with a link to the large file. Click Save and open the Notes app to find your new note. Now instead of duplicating that file and doubling your storage use, you get an iCloud link to the original file in your notes. Your notes storage stays near zero, and you can still access the file with one tap. If you're still using the same Safari window for work and your personal life, there's a better way. Stop letting your work history and tabs clutter up your downtime. Here's how to create a total digital boundary on your iPhone. Open Settings, Apps, Safari. Scroll down to Profiles and select New Profile. Give your new profile a name, such as Work. You can even give it a different color or an icon so that you know exactly which mode you're in. Each profile is a new start. They have their own separate history, cookies, favorites, and extensions. While in Safari, you can switch profiles by simply tapping the tabs icon and select your profile at the top. This is the best way to reclaim your focus and keep your browsing organized. Set these up tonight and feel the difference tomorrow. Comment below if you are already using these. Is your camera roll a mess of screenshots, memes, and random downloads? Most people don't realize that their iPhone has a filter that instantly hides the junk and only shows the photos that they really want to see. Open the Photos app and tap the search bar. You can search for the model of your phone or search for a landmark like Washington Monument, or type in dog to see every pet photo you've ever snapped. You can also tap the menu icon in the top right and select Filter. You can tell your phone to only show favorites or edited shots. It's just another way to isolate the category of photos or videos you're looking for. Now that your gallery is clean, let's make sure that you don't have to type out those standard replies again. If you find yourself typing the same things over and over, like your standard work reply, stop wasting your time. You could turn a 2 or 3 letter shortcut into an entire paragraph in seconds. Go to Settings, General, Keyboard, and tap Text Replacement. Tap the plus icon. In the phrase box, paste your entire paragraph. In the shortcut box, type something short and unique like 2 @signs. Now whenever you're in Messages or Mail, you can type those 2 symbols followed by a space, and your iPhone will instantly expand it into full text. Set this up for your most used phrases and save yourself from all that typing. The best ideas always hit you in a rush. If you're still searching for an app just to write something down, you've already waited too long. Here's how to start a note quickly. Let's review 3 ways to do this. Option 1. Let's add a quick note to your lock screen. By long pressing your lock screen, tap Customize, remove one of the presets at the bottom, tap the plus sign, and search for Notes. Tap Quick Notes, then tap Done and now you have the quick notes readily available. Another option is to add Quick Note to Control Center by opening Control Center, tap Add a Control, search for Notes, tap Quick Note, then tap out of it to give you quick access anytime from Control Center. A third option for iPhones equipped with an Action button is set up by opening Settings, Action button, scroll over to Controls, search for Notes, and select Quick Note. Regardless of which method you choose, the next time inspiration strikes, just tap that icon or action button and a fresh note pops up instantly. Write your idea, hit save, and you're ready to move on. It's one of the fastest ways to capture a thought before it's gone forever. Now that you have your ideas recorded, let's talk about one way to clean up your contacts. Does your contact list look like a mess because you have 2 or 3 different entries for the same person? Your iPhone usually finds duplicates automatically, but if you have multiple email accounts, it misses them. Here's how to manually force those entries and merge into one clean, unified card. There are 2 ways to do this. First, take 2 fingers and select the contacts you want to merge, and you'll notice they're grayed out. Then lift up and long press with 1 finger, and you'll get a menu where you can merge them or delete them. And here's one more method. Open one of the duplicate contacts and tap Edit in the top right corner. Scroll all the way to the bottom and tap Link Contacts. Now find and select the other version of that person, then tap Link at the top right. Tap the blue check mark, and now all of their phone numbers, emails, and addresses are combined into one single view. Now that your contacts are organized, let's look at a way to make your to-do list way more visual by using your camera. Stop ignoring your to-do list just because it's a wall of text. If you really want to get things done, you can stop writing reminders and start taking pictures of them. The next time you create a task in Reminders, tap the camera icon right above the keyboard. You can snap a photo of your dog, for example, as a reminder of that monthly heartworm med, or a product you need to return, or even a photo of a specific shelf that you need to reorganize. Now when that notification pops up, you won't need to see a title. You'll see the exact visual reference of what needs to be done. Turning your to-do list into a visual gallery is a total game changer for focus. If you miss the feel of a real keyboard, you need to toggle this setting on. Go to Settings, Sounds and Haptics, Keyboard Feedback, and toggle on Haptic, but not Sound. Now your iPhone will give a tiny vibration every time you tap a key. It sounds small, but it makes typing feel way more precise and natural. And finally, we've all done it. You missed a call and you tell yourself you'll call them back in 10 minutes. And then 2 days go by and you completely forgot about it. Stop letting important calls fall through the cracks and start letting your iPhone act as a personal admin. Open your phone app and go to Recents. Instead of just tapping the name, swipe left on that missed call. Tap the clock icon, which is the Remind Me button, and you'll see instant options like in 1 hour or tonight. Select one and your iPhone will automatically set a reminder for you. When the time comes, a notification pops up that lets you return the call with a single tap. It's a simple swipe that ensures you never miss a connection again. There you have it. From ending the squinting with display zoom to never forgetting a callback. These are the shifts that make you a power user. If even one of these tips helped you today, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. A big thank you to all my subscribers. You make my day. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's free to do. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.